Good morning, everyone. What is going on there? Interesting mod. Interesting. Play, 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 play. Let's go look at our mods. I've caught myself a cold, so we'll see how this goes. Let me tell you, having a cold during COVID sucks. So looks like no updates. Just a bunch of new stuff. Hang on. That's pretty cool. Old school. Bit of a modern classic. Oh, and you can put old Caterpillar tracks on it. Nice. Nice. Really like that. You know what? I'm going to install it. We're obviously not going to use it for this farm, but I'm going to install that. I like it. Modification. Hmm. Little golf cart. Let's install this. Thinking of adding this mod as well. handy to have on the farm. Hey, Iron Thunder. Hey, the screenshots you took there last week, what mod is that? That sucker's got a lot of wheels on it. Huh, that might be handy. The works with manure system. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hit too many buttons. It is lagging out on me, I think. Bale storage pack. That is interesting. Because all our bales are falling over, that's why it's interesting. I do not have the manure system mod, nope. Hey Nathaniel. Interesting. Seems like quite a large mod to install, but that's interesting. Challenger pack. Where did I see that? Right there. Breast cancer awareness one. Cool. Very cool. Need also have a plaid for dad one. Yeah, someone needs to do a plaid for dad tribute as well. Let's start a game here. Alright, where's that pickup? I can't quite remove the potato harvester yet, but we did buy a new one. I just want to see the potatoes are in that harvester. And then we'll come back and uninstall that one. Where are you? Might as well add that one. Don't know if we'll buy it, but we'll add it. Should have looked at the name of it. We're going to get rid of this one here soon. Maybe even today. There it is. Alright. I haven't tried those Demco tanks yet. But maybe someday we'll have a big enough farm to try that. Hello, hello, hello. Taking a minute to load, and I'm trying to clear my throat. Yeah, last week Jess was sick. This week I'm sick. And it is crazy foggy outside. And raining. Which means once the fog lifts, we might see snow in the mountains. If it's raining down here, it is +5 outside. The mountains will definitely be snow covered. Will you be making pellets in the future? I have no idea what the reference is there. Let's take a look, see what there is to do. Oh, that's right, we slept. So there'll be lots to do. At least there'll be some stuff to do. Okay, apparently that is full. Well, at least somewhat full, because only some of the grass went in there. We'll just keep it in the bucket. Farmer Joe must have filled it before we slept for the night. Can't see behind the shadow. Oh, come on. Milk was really good price, but we don't have a lot of milk in there. But I like our new milk trailer. Pellets from the straw harvest add-on. I am definitely missing something here. I removed the straw harvest add-on because I can't do anything with the bales. I'm like, I can't use the bales for the straw bales for the pigs. I can't. They don't accept it. I can't do mixed rations. I'm like, there's no real point to this other than it makes us a little extra money. But now it sounds like I'm missing something. Do we need a weed? Tractor's there. Let's take a look. No, we can harvest that field. One green line. You'll see what happened there. I made a mistake. Oh yeah, we got lots of weeds. Oh yeah. Let's start weeding. Start with this little field here and then we'll work our way around. Yeah. Version of Lone Oak that has maze mod of the map, farming agency 10.4. I'm still interested in more info on this pellets for the straw harvest add-on. Can make pellets with one of the balers. I'm gonna have to look into that. This is so you can make pellets with one of the balers. Turn manually refill like water and stuff that it needs to make pellets, I guess. And you have to build a garage which has a crane to place pallets onto pallets. This is intriguing. I had no idea. Got a screenshot you can share? Might be more complicated than that. Weeder. I had no intention of doing pallets. Yeah, I'll take a look here. Let's do that. I'm up for that. When you take normal bales in. Expensive to start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into that. We'll leave that open there. Looks like we'll have a good crop of corn coming from here. Hey, Caleb. What am I doing? I'm getting rid of the weeds. Kind of hard to tell in the corn, but there's weeds in the corn. If you pay attention to the very left end of the weeder, even one row over from the weeder, you'll see weeds disappearing. Now, realistically, you would not be using this weeder in a cornfield. You'd be using cultivator, a row cultivator style weeder. You can also use herbicide to kill the weeds as well. Just spray herbicide. But I tend to usually always weed. We have herbicide. Every now and then we'll use the herbicide, but must look. Yeah, we will look into that. I don't know if we'll start We got so many other things we want to start, but I really want to get into beet harvesting and then cotton harvesting as well. And then get a chicken coop too. We never get chicken coop. We'll get that too. Scroll down more. Oh, there's more down here. Got it. Shredding into pellets. Oh, there's the whole setup there. Yeah. I am probably not on the field anymore. I can see that being expensive setting that all up, but that's cool. I like that. Alright, let's go to the other two fields. And then we got to start harvesting this field here too. Looks like canola's getting close to being ready as well. As you can see, I wasn't paying attention and seeded oilseed radish. I won't bother setting up the GPS for this little field. Little field of sunflowers. Don't take my eyes off of how wide I was. Yeah, I played a while and explored most of Washington and some of Oregon. But yeah, that was fun. I'll definitely do that more. I tried doing it in the truck with on my laptop. But it had weird bugs. I think ATS doesn't work very well in offline mode. So I'll probably just play. Maybe I'll do that in the future more, at least for now. One day of the week I'll play ATS, and another day of the week I'll play Farming Sim. I did buy my own truck, just a day cab. And yes, I had to make a significant loan to do so. Nothing like destroying the wheat before harvesting it. The wrong button. My timer is going off already? Wow. Time goes fast. I'm guessing they're going to add every single state in the US before they even think of adding Canada or Mexico. Alright, I'm going to pause the game because nobody else is around and quickly run downstairs, move the laundry to the dryer. So I'll be right back. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, hey, we need Canada being added to this, but yeah, I think they're going to do all the US states before they even think of doing Canada. And by that game, or by that time, does the whole game need to be redone? But I like how they do um, the upgrades to the game, the DLCs, doing one state at a time. It's a good idea. It doesn't piss us off as players, and they keep making money. So, win-win. Hello, hello. Okay. Hey, 12A Gaming. Let's remove the BRB and get back to the game. What'd I miss? 12A Gaming from Jamaica. Nice to meet you. I'm from Canada. Well, I'm from a lot of places. I was born not that far away from you. Crazy. That seems like a good map. Speaking of maps, let's quickly show how close Jamaica is to where I was born. Let's go Belize to Jamaica. Directions. "20 hours? What are we going by? Aircraft? What? That's bogus." There's no way that's 20 hours. I don't know what they're thinking of time there, but we're basically on the same latitude. So I guess I was maybe born a little bit further south. I was born right up here in this corner. It's 11:54 there now. It's 10:54 here. Yeah, we're only an hour behind. Yeah, hour behind. Same with Belize. Belize is the same time zone as you guys. It's 8 p.m. there, and the date is the 18th. See, Yeah, you live like 10 hours in the future of us. Just asked if I want a cinnamon roll. What kind of question is that? So iron under, iron, iron thunder. You can always say that we live in the past. Those Americans always living in the past. So 12A, um, when people ask where you're from, as in continent, you just say Central America? Because the Caribbean would be Central America, right? But because it's an island country, I guess you're not really part of a continent then, right? It's kind of like off the continent, but you're still on the same continental shelf. Geography. And I'll tell you something. Nobody knows what Central America is. Unless you're from Central America, nobody knows what it is. Well, Central America is not really a continent, but it's central. It's Central America. It's between South and North America. Here in Canada, if you say you're from Central America, they're like, what? They're like, oh, please, that's like in South America? No. We are definitely not from South America. It's in the center of America, correct. Hence why the name. North, center, south. I don't know why that is so hard for Canadian and Americans to understand. And when I'm used to say the word Americans, I mean USA. I think everybody understands that when you say American, we're talking about the US of A. I do like when somebody from the US is being a little arrogant that I'm from America. I'm like, me too! America's a big place. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of America, of the US of A. US of A. I like my Canada better than the US of A. Although it's snowing out there. And a big part of the US, me not a fan of US, is the fact that you have to be rich to have good health care. That should change soon. I doubt it. Doubt it, doubt it, doubt it. Politics always gets in the way. That's kind of funky looking with the circle. How it loads the crop differently within that circle. Not not super noticeable when you're down at an angle like this, but zoomed out like that. Basically goes from a 3D crop to a 2D crop at the edge of that circle. When you're down at an angle, the 2D crop looks 3D. As soon as we're done weeding, we'll start harvesting that field. I don't know if that was what that was. Was that beet, barley? Almost done. Oh, it's oat. We got oat on that field. Cool. Canola growing on this field. Unfortunately, the outskirts of canola field will be ready before the center of the field. Where was I here? We'll just pick a lane. We'll pick a lane and see if I picked the right lane. What's my PC specs? I have no clue. I bought this computer how many years ago? Close to 10 years ago. It was a $2,000. It was over a $2,000 machine. It's been upgraded a few times. It's got a new graphics card. Graphics card's been changed. Power supply's been changed. RAM's been changed. But that's about it. It's an old computer, but it'll still play anything. But it's so old I can't remember the specs. It's DDR3 was brand new technology in RAM back then. And I'm going to continue upgrading it for now. I know eventually I'll have... Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. That's not the right lane. I see my tracks there. But yeah, it's been such a long time, I don't remember what I spec'd it out to, but she's old. And then of course Farmer Joe's computer is almost exactly the same computer. There's minor differences, but we got two of those computers. It looks like maybe hers will have to be replaced before mine. We're going to buy a bunch of RAM and see if that fixes her computer. It keeps doing the screen of death, so it may be time to retire her computer. But we'll try a bunch of new RAM, because it could just be bad RAM. And if that works, great. If it doesn't, Guess she's getting a new computer eventually. It's just going to be... We're once again, if we buy a new computer, it's going to be top of the line. We're going to spend over $2 grand into a new computer, so we'll put that off as long as we can. Yeah, you could get a high-end laptop and just plug a monitor into it. Laptops overheat though if you play long time. I found when I did gaming on my... Yeah, make sure I buy DDR3 and not DDR5. Is 5 out yet? Not yet, but it's coming soon. I've been hearing talk about it. So our computer may have skipped a whole generation of RAM when we get a new computer. Which is impressive. When you build your own computer, spec it all out, get exactly what you want, it actually lasts. Buy a laptop fan, you know, like one of those fans that go underneath the laptop, you know, as an extra. Yeah, that might help. Yeah, making your own PC is worth it. It's definitely worth it. I cared a lot about the specs when I was building it, and then after I built it, who cares? It's a computer. It works. I don't care what specs it is. Plays all games. Yeah, computer that plays this. It can't play this game graphics maxed out, but the graphics aren't bad. If it plays any game out there still, 10 years old, yeah, I can't really complain about a computer like that. I've got my money's worth out of it. Hang on, I said we had slept. It's getting dark. Oh, I thought we had. Maybe we played all day. I can't remember what we did last weekend. It's definitely getting dark in game. Yeah, we did play. Yeah. i7, 32 gigs. Water cooled. You know what? I was going to say something about water cooled not making a lot of sense, but it may make more sense in a humid environment. It would not. Water cooled does not make a lot of sense here in Canada for sure. I know my brother had a water cooled computer for a little while. it tended to leak. Over the years, it tended to leak. It was a lot of extra maintenance for what you got. When a huge heatsink can do the same thing. Huge heatsink with really good airflow through the case. Yeah, I always think that, I'm just thinking Jamaican humidity might. Because I think a nice heatsink with serious, a big case with big fans on the front and big fans on the top and back, more air being pulled out than being pushed in, so you have a good little wind tunnel there. Might be the way to go. The water cooled has its advantages, but they do leak. They do leak. And goodbye computer. I mean, they're really reliable for what they are, but there is an added maintenance to them. So yeah, personally I would not do water cooled. I would get a big case. I have a big case, and then those huge fans, which I have huge fans that really move air through the case. Whatever you do is keep the case closed up. The only open areas of the case should be where the fans are. Because I always hear people going, my computer's overheating, so I opened the case up. You just made the overheating much worse. You want that wind tunnel. You want the fans pushing the wind through the case. If you open up the case, there's now no airflow over the computer. There's no point of fans now. Doesn't work if I don't unfold it first. I know for a while there, water cooled was the thing, but and water cooled technology has gotten a lot better since my brother had water cooled, but still. Yeah, I guess if you don't have the fans to push air through the computer, it would make a difference. But if you got big fans, don't open the case. Get the fans to just push the air through at a high rate. Whoa. I know my case is like a Corsair, big Corsair case. I'm not even sure if that still exists. Not the company, the case. Because mine has the big fans on the front like this, but I don't see my case here. Mine is similar to that case without the side fans. Similar to that case right there. Very similar to that case. Of course, where did it go? Yeah, this looks like it's a newer version of my case that I have with, except this one doesn't have fans on the top. It's got the, you can see it's got the slot there to add the fans on top, but yeah, I've got the big fans on the front, big fan on the back, and then I've got fans on top as well. But a big case with airflow is a good idea. I guess this makes sense over here. You no longer need spaces for CD players and stuff like that, so you can actually fill the whole front end up with fans. Yeah, something like that would be pretty cool. Airflow is good. The faster you can push the heat through, the better. Especially in hot environments, you really want to move the air quick because the air does not have a lot of cooling power because the air is so hot already to begin with. Yeah, I didn't even really think of that. I've got a CD burner, DVD burner on my computer, but I don't see if there's a point to it. There really isn't. You could, if you're in dire need and actually need one, just get an external one, right? Just his last computer still had a floppy drive on it. I didn't build that one. A friend of mine built that one. Columbia Valley. I saw that too. It came up on mine 2 years ago. Yeah, just use a flash drive, yep. You've got a USB CD reader. Yeah, if all of a sudden you do need a CD for whatever reason, I don't see a reason you would need it, but If all you do, you can just go buy a external. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, anything I want to transfer from one computer to another, well, I do on the cloud, or directly just plug my cell phone to the computer, or yeah, flash drive. Heck, often I don't even use uh, flash drive. Sometimes I just use my C memory card reader with a USB-C memory card reader, and I just plug that in, copy it onto the memory card, and then move it to the other device. And of course, all video games, we're downloading them all on Steam instead of physically buying a copy. And if you're still physically buying a copy of Farming Sim, you're wasting your money. I'm ready for some breakfast. I'm ready for some breakfast. 10:30. We'll just call it second breakfast and pretend we're hobbits. Or we'll just say we're so lazy we got up late enough that we haven't had breakfast yet. I'm the one that wanted to go to bed at 2:30 in the morning. You are correct. I will not argue that point. It's good. Maple cinnamon rolls. Pay attention. Stop eating and pay attention. We need a good cart driver here. Where's our cart driver? No, we don't have a cart driver. We don't have a cart, but might be a problem there. Guess we need to collect all that straw too. All right, thanks 12A. I'll see you next weekend. So you only need $1 million to start the operation. Probably over $1 million if you get everything. Only. So there's a reason for the straw. The straw me mod. You can turn them into wood pellets or straw pellets for firewood and stuff like that. There's a whole setup. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, I see the top over here. The cinnamon roll is really good. I see up here where it would turn. So you need the baler to make wood pellets, and then you need the shredder, conveyor belt, and here's bale picking up. Here's the production hall, the little factory to make the bales. And then you'll need a crane to move the pellets onto pallets. Pellets onto pallets. Here's the palletizer factory. It's a big factory production, and then you need molasses, netting, and twine. You have to get the mods, and that stuff goes into the baler. That stuff, you fill it up, it automatically bales it into pallets. Or I guess some of it you need at the factory, right? Yeah, at the factory you add those ingredients. I guess if you don't bale it, you don't need the shredder. You need this if you have it in bales. In like regular bales. Yep. That's cool. Yeah, I wonder how much money that makes. Yeah, here in BC they make pellets out of wood chips. Let's see if we can get every tractor on this field doing a job. I'm pretty good at that. I think the cinnamon buns are not great for the throat. Taste really good, but yeah, I think I got Farmer Joe sick again too. Maybe you got me sick last weekend, but it wouldn't have taken all week to get me sick. Well, the plan was to leave for work today, right after lunch. Because I got home really early on Friday. Like at lunch. But the truck went in for servicing. And they're like, okay, we'll call you if we have any issues. And we'll hide the key in the regular spot. Cool. I'll pick it up on Sunday. I drove by last night. I'm like, I might as well go pick up the keys. I don't feel comfortable keys hanging out there at the hiding spot if somebody else might know where the hiding spot is. I'm like, as soon as I know that they're done with it, they haven't called me and said, okay, they're closed now. Let's go pick it up. Should have called them before they closed. They didn't hide the key. It's inside the shop. I don't open till Monday morning. Guess I'm getting a late start. What? Install Farming Sim 19. What? The game or the computer crashed when you exited Farming Sim last time. Yeah. And now you have to reinstall Farming Sim? It's not Steam because you're playing Terraria, but you haven't played Farming Sim since last weekend when the computer crashed. You may have to reinstall Farming Sim. Oh boy. Verify game cache. This comes up when she opens Steam, period. There's no options. You open Steam up and it's saying installing. But yeah, verifying integrity of the game file instead of, yeah, see if we can cancel that and, yep, you should order that RAM then. We'll have to look at that. Get some RAM. See if that fixes the issue. We went on vacation. That was expensive, so we kind of put it off buying new RAM, but I think we should do that now. Whew. Yeah, I don't think that cinnamon bun was a good idea. I think I'm suffering for it now. Tasted so good though. Highway 1 is closed between Golden or Revelstoke and Golden. So Rogers Pass is closed. Rogers Pass is closed. Snowstorm. Hey, Ghost Bear. Eholt has slush. But if Eholt has slush, then Paulson for sure has. And Kootenai Pass probably does quite a bit of snow then. How is Paulson bad? Seems like I'm losing my voice. I think that's it. hate being sick. That says Highway 1 closed due to accident. Probably accident related to the snow. Yeah, I think I've been talking enough being sick, and now I'm kind of done. That cinnamon roll kind of finished me off. No! Hey, Austin Gaming. What do we do here? Oh yeah, we do own that. We don't own a trailer for it, so it's just sitting here. We have a potato planter here too. I don't think I have the John Deere 4940 sprayer. I don't think so. Hey Lane, my day's going kind of interesting because of a cold I have. So it's hard to talk. I might as well clean up after the sheep while I'm here. Yeah, unfortunately I think I gave it to Jess as well. I like this mod, but it would be better if the dude actually walked. Not really much for this thing to do here, but here, while we're here, let's see how the silage pit's doing. 61%. We're playing on No Man's Land, which is basically just nothing on it. We are making our own farm, our own map. You just buy square blocks. We've got 4 blocks purchased. We want to buy some more. Chat rules? I mean, there's some rules in the description down below if you hit the show more, but just be respectful. Hey, awesome guy. Awesome guy Troy. What mods I'm using? A whole bunch. Out of game mods, there's only 3 out of game mods. And those are listed down below on a Google Doc. And soon that'll only be 2 out of game mods. Yeah, let's do this. I'll just very quickly grab the little plow. I messed up, so I'm just going to plow that little bit. Well, thanks, awesome guy Troy. Appreciate that. There we go. Nathaniel's on the rules. Let's fix my screw up here just by plowing this little bit here. Yeah, my rules are pretty basic. If people are respectful, we're good. Yeah, this is multiplayer. Anybody's allowed to join. Once again, if you hit the show more button on the bottom, you can see the server name and the password. Although I'll be AFK here soon because I have to grab the laundry from downstairs. And then we'll see how much longer I'll stream after that. I'm not doing much talking because I've got a sore throat. Sick sucks. Where's our... There we go. Let's seed the right crop. I don't have a lot of rules. Pretty much all my rules are the same. They all just go, hey, be respectful. Be respectful. Would Grandma approve of your comment? And there goes my timer. All that means I have to run downstairs and move laundry over. Normally I'd say we'd go jump in a different tractor, but Farmer Joe has problems with this game right now. Or else she'd be in here and we could follow her around. $253 files failed to validate. Oh boy, yeah, you just have to do a reinstall. You're gonna have to reinstall Farming Sim. Yeah, I don't need more moderators. I will add moderators as I need them. For a small channel like mine, I don't need a whole bunch of moderators in-game. Or you have to reset up your controller to be the right controls. Yeah. Perfect. See, a message like that, Austin isn't even going to show up. That'll just automatically be removed because even if you're joking, that's not respectful. You don't need to time them out, but because he was joking, but I do not make mods. No. I do not have the patience to make mods. Nope, definitely do not have the patience for that. That's a hard skill to do. Yeah, that takes a lot of work and time. Sorry, Lane, I don't follow the question. Because the way I read the question is, am I streaming on YouTube? And the answer is yes, because you're talking to me on YouTube. So that's too obvious of a question, so I'm obviously reading it wrong. Hmm? Hey, you know what? Maybe we can get Farmer Joe to take over my computer here and run this. I don't know how much you would hate this controller, but maybe you can keep the stream going while I quickly run downstairs. I guess you're allowed to worry about your hygiene and worry about your education. I guess that does take priority over me, so I suppose it's okay, Iron Thunder. I suppose you can do that. I give you permission. So if Farmer Joe takes over here, just be patient with her because she does not know the layout of my controls, and it might be entertaining to watch. I'm just gonna bring the trailers to the field. I'll get almost all the tractors on that field at the same time. Just the Fergie and the New Holland is missing. Alright, I'll be back. I'll put the BRB up there even though we'll see how Farmer Joe does. Don't worry, if you can't get the hang of it, it's okay. Nobody will make fun of you. Right, guys? Nobody will make fun of her. She's still in chat and she can lay down the hammer. Okay, I'll be right back. Good try with that. I'll leave the mic on and see what happens. But awesome guy, Troy. Yes, you can join. Farmer Joe says she can't guarantee family friendliness. This is hilarious already. This is hilarious already. this this will be awesome. Oh, this will be awesome. How's it gone?
I pretty much figured out parts of it.
You figured out parts of it? Awesome guy Troy can't join? Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Missing. Oh, that's the folder. That's the mod folder, right? Okay, you're sharing mods for other people. Got it. Got it. You gotta download those 4 mods that are not in game, and then download all the other mods that are in game. Um, Join. Just go to multiplayer. Get those 3 mods, and then the rest of the mods you can just click in game to add the mods that you need. The rest that the game has made it much easier now. You can just get links to all of them. So downloading the mods is fairly easy compared to what it used to be. But that should make sense. Whew. Looks like Farmer Joe did pretty good once she kind of figured out the controls, right? Kind of.
I'm glad you came back from my field.
Okay, Aaron Thunder, enjoy your shower and readying of education, or enjoy your hygiene modification and readying of education. Like modding your body. Yes, you're doing scheduled maintenance and adding some mods. All right, awesome guy. It is 12:07. 12:07 now for you, so or not. Is it 12:07 for you? Yeah. Enjoy your night. 54% done, so I can just go here again. Hey, just run over the corn. Your server goes down 12 p.m. to 7 a.m. and you have hyper threading from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then your system is up for it's a gaming system from 4 p.m. to 12 p.m. with scheduled maintenance in between somewhere there. And the hygiene upgrade is scheduled for 9 p.m. talking about upgrading bodies and stuff. What was I watching? I watched this really horrible TV show called Upload. Something like that? Upload? It was just horrible acting, but yeah, that was interesting. Uploading your brain before you die and live in a VR world. And the acting was horrible, but it was an interesting concept. The show will only have one season because it was that bad. uh, I guess you have a water-cooled system. What are you doing parked out here? Don't remember parking you out here. Oh, Farmer Joe probably moved me because right. I think I understand what happened here. Wow. Professional backing up. Surprised I didn't take out the other John Deere. Yeah, keep that case side on. We don't need to see the inside workings. We need to keep the computers family friendly. Yes, I installed 2 new mods.
I thought it would be like I can join again, but no.
They're 2 very simple mods though.
Farmer
It still makes Farmer Joe angry that there's 2 new mods. Uh, yeah, Iron Thunder, don't keep putting those updates. Don't keep putting those updates off. You gotta get them. You gotta get them updated before your computer crashes. Huh? Yeah, you'll need a Steam account to win the Steam card because that's the only way you can use the Steam card. And but the thousand subscriber giveaway, no, you don't need a Steam account. You won't get Steam gift cards, but you don't need a Steam gift account there. I really want to get. Somebody told me that you can get prepaid MasterCards that are usable across the whole world. I want to look into that and give away some of those, basically giving away cash. But the secret word giveaway, that you have to have a Steam gift or a Steam account. I've got 2 giveaways going on. One giveaway will happen once we hit the 1,000 subscribers. The other giveaway is a weekly giveaway of a Steam gift card. And basically, I have to go to Steam, We are on Steam. I go to store. Gift card. It's really simple, that's why I do this. I send it through Steam. $5, 10, 25, 50, 100. Right now it's sitting at $10, so right now I would go $10 and then pick whoever's a friend on my list. So you have to become a friend on my Steam, so I can just give it to you on here. And then after that you can use the, let's go back. I want to go to the store. Cancel. Cancel? Oh, there's a back button. Right. And then you can go to the store. That's not going back. Keep going back. And then you can go in the store and buy whatever game you want. There's thousands upon thousands of games. Oh, my BRB's still on the screen. Thanks. So, yeah, I guess I can see people getting confused between Steam and Stream. Something went wrong with your Steam account. Yes, I'm only streaming on YouTube. I'm not streaming on any other platform. I know there's other platforms out there that people use to stream, but I'm only on YouTube. Only live on YouTube. All the tractors are on the field here. What? Jess has reinstalled the game, and now the tractors have tires again. On her computer, 2 of the tractors were loading with no tires on them. They acted like normal, but they wouldn't load the tires. So, yep, those 2 tractors now have tires. There's a weird bug, so it was, yeah, a new install has fixed that. No kids, but yes, married to Farmer Joe. Now you're back in. You're using your controller. It seems a little better. That vineyard has to be torn up and moved back, doesn't it? There's Farmer Joe in the background, cleaning up the pigs. And you can see our bales have kind of been falling over. We shall fix that. Yeah, there's definitely some future toppling going to happen there as well. That should be a rule, actually. No asking me why we don't have kids. It's actually very personal. I know people don't get that, but it is personal. I won't make it against the rules, but I understand why people ask, but we're not going to answer that question. Whoa! Apparently there's a rock there, and I should be watching.
I remember by default always has an unfree too.
I don't remember what would toggle a worker on and off, or hire a worker.
I know I always accidentally hire one.
And of course, when people ask, for in general, when people ask you something that's offensive, the rule of thumb should be, hey, that's personal to me, and I would, or I find that offensive, and I would appreciate if you didn't bring it up again, and then we're all cool, right? The world should work that way. Because we're all different, and we all are allowed to act and work differently. So we should be allowed to say, hey, don't bring that up because, if there's something personal, or that's something offensive, or that's something I don't want to talk about. What really bothers me is when people then continue bringing that up. Everybody can make the mistake of calling Jesse once, and they will find out very soon that that will not go well for them. And when I say Jess, she's my wife. She goes by Farmer Joe in game. And that's whose voice you'll hear in the background. And yes, it'd be cool if we got her on mic, but that is something that hasn't... We've tried it before. It hasn't worked out well. Just the logistics of it. Yeah, because we sit next to each other on the computers, it makes all these weird echoey things, and it's just problematic. So your controllers aren't messed up. When it reinstalled, your controller settings stayed. That's good. Alright, let's get this oat off the field before it gets completely pitch black. And then the farmer will go to sleep, and we'll see what's there to do in the morning. Stay out of the corn. Leave the corn alone. Don't need to crush that. Oh, the texture packs might have something to do with it. You don't have those anymore. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yep. If you know there's something that offends someone, perhaps not talk about that. Yeah, exactly. I've had people making racial slurs and stuff like that, or just anything discriminatory, and just mention it to them, and if they don't listen to me, I shall take it higher up. There's certain things that are just not socially acceptable in the world, other things that are just not acceptable when you're around me, when you're around so and so, when you're around, that's there are certain things that are socially acceptable, perfectly fine, but that one person has a problem with that. Well, then let's try to avoid that around that one person. Now, if it's something silly and we're in a group setting, if there's one thing that offends me, but everybody else, we're in a group of 100 people, and everybody else doesn't find it offensive, well, then it's on me as the one person to suck it up. There's a line between where, but if it's two people talking and I find something offensive, well, then don't talk about it. If there's 100 people talking and I'm the only one that finds something offensive, well, then I have the option of leaving if I find it offensive enough. Hear the wolves howling. Yeah, even when, like Jess saying that when we're streaming, I speak differently when I'm streaming because I want to keep the channel kid friendly. I want to have someone bring their 4-year-old grandson into the stream if they want to and not be afraid of hearing things that would be offensive to them. So we avoid cussing and swearing, and we avoid too much political stuff like that. But huh? As long as we don't leave the microphone on with Farmer Joe using my controller, we'll keep it family friendly. You have an itch on your back. If only you had someone close enough to itch your back. I guess, Austin, it would depend on how it's used. Um, if you're actually talking about the word itself or a different term, different terms will automatically get blocked. But honestly, Just be respectful. If I hear, I'm like, okay, I thought I heard something. It's a old school John Deere, a classic John Deere, making some sounds.
Not a bad thing.
That's true. Something you say today might not be offensive, and tomorrow you say it to me, I might be in a different state of mind, and all of a sudden it's offensive to me. Yeah, different days, different situations, everything changes. So I don't know. As a rule of thumb in the world, when you're interacting with people, if you think of, if I say this, will it be offensive to someone before? Is this respectful thing to say before you say it? It's a better world if you think, if you start thinking that way first. You live in Texas. We have family in Texas. We planned on coming to Texas this summer, and then COVID happened. Actually, it was spring, I think we were coming. We were coming to Texas to do the Texas thing for 2 weeks, and that didn't work out.
What ifs kind of thing.
What if Flip was? Are you naturally just this annoying, or are you trying to be annoying? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't take that offensive. I I did not think ahead. Would this be offensive to someone before I said that? I thought it'd be funny to say. You're trying. uh, I've gotten one run to the lower mainland since I've got this trailer, but I think there'll be a lot less runs to the lower mainland. I think, I think what it will be like, the plan was to, I just turned the engine off. What? Hang on. There we go, right buttons. Um, like the plan this week was I was going to leave today, right, about a half an hour from now, which doesn't work out because I don't have keys to my truck. So I'll leave tomorrow morning. I'll try to get all my 3 unloads done, get loaded, and then I'm getting a load down to Oregon. So a lot of stuff like that. I'm going to get runs way down into the U.S. And then I'll have no idea what I'm bringing back up. Oops. The backhaul could be anything. Like the last backhaul brought us to Gibraltar Mines north of Williams Lake. So the backhaul might be a lot of mining stuff and stuff like that. Um, and then, yeah, some of that might go to lower mainland. So it'll be whatever the backhaul is. There'll be unique backhauls. Ah, look where I'm driving. Yeah, it'll be a guessing game for me. It'll be It'll be I have no idea where I'm going tomorrow type of game. Basically, we know we're getting a load down south, but we don't know what we're coming back with. Just this time I can't make a stupid mistake and load to the maximum US height like I did last week or the week before. Yeah, a professional driver coming through. Professional driver coming through. Crashing into everything. Everybody make way for the professional driver. Have you got your door fixed yet? Door? I don't know if about a door that needs to be fixed. Yeah, Lane, I'm a long haul truck driver. I'm gone every week and home most weekends. So if ever you see me not doing a live stream on a Saturday and Sunday morning, either we've gone out quadding or I never made it home that weekend. And even if we go quadding, I'll still do at least one live stream on the weekend. I'll always do a live stream while I'm doing laundry. Oh, not passenger door. Driver door got hit by a big rock. And no, I've left the big dent in there. I have no intention of getting it fixed. I am driving the wrong direction. We'll leave the big dent in the door. It's a rental truck. It had some pretty good scratches on the passenger side before I even picked up the truck, so. Trucks get beat up a lot. They're definitely working trucks. Well, my aluminum trailer is still pretty in good condition. It's been running for 3 weeks now, and it's still no dents or dings on that yet. A tail light's out. I have to go fix the tail light. The tail light's out, but even the deck hasn't been. People are, as forklift drivers, seem to be more careful around aluminum trailer. There are some scratches on it already. Windshields? Yeah, we get new. I get a new windshield 2 or 3 times, or once or twice a year. I get a new windshield. I heard a bang so big coming down into Basoyas last week, coming down the hill, is at night, that I pulled over and checked stuff. I'm like, it sounded like something hit the windshield. I can't see a crack anywhere. I'm like, if I can't see a crack, what the heck hit me and where? And I've never. I went over the truck the next day again during the daylight, and I couldn't find anything. So somewhere I got hit by a big. Like I opened the hood to make sure that there's nothing busted under the hood. I was checking gauges. I was checking tires. I was checking for dents, and I'm like, a bang like that. If it had to hit the windshield, it was the type of bang that would have come through the windshield. And like, what was that? It happened right as oncoming car passed me, so it might have been a rock that hit just right and didn't damage the truck, or it has hit somewhere where I can't see the damage. But it was a big bang. Well, Lane, my work isn't super hard physically. Most of my days start at 7 a.m. and end at 11 p.m. Now that I do more US runs, it's usually 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. because the laws don't let me run longer than that. Um, and yeah, there's tarping. Tarping a load requires a lot of physical strength. I've had forklift drivers come up to me and go, "Hey, I'll help you lift those tarps onto the deck," and they grab the tarps and go, "Oh, never mind, they're too heavy. I'll grab the forklift to put them up there." Meanwhile, I just pick them up and throw them up there. So you do need some good upper body strength for tarping. Those take some work. But yeah, I'm not super fit. I should probably do a little more exercise, but I try. People always offer, like when I drop the truck off at the shop, it's like, "Hey, can we get you a taxi ride home?" type of thing. It's like, I'll walk the 2 kilometers. I've been sitting all week. I'll walk the 2 kilometers. Thank you very much. I need to exercise when I can get it. Put on a song? Yeah, it's not a strike risk. There's no, I won't get a strike. I'll just get a copyright message. So, the best option there would be you can put a song on your end. Good idea, Farmer Joe. That'd be the easiest way to listen to music while watching this. Because anytime I have a song in my trucking videos, whenever you hear the me turning the radio down before, yeah, that gave me a strike already, or a copyright strike. Um, let's take a look at prices here quickly. And no, we don't have that many potatoes. It's just the way the graphics load this potato storage. Let's look at prices here. Let's do our financial report. Well, we're obviously not selling our wheat. Our barley is going up in price. Not a great price though. It's below average still. We're harvesting oat. No, we're not selling oat. Putting that into storage. Canola, I think we sold all our canola, but I'm not 100% sure. These numbers up here are not accurate with this silo. But canola would be worth selling, so when we put oat into storage, we should check if we have canola in storage. If we do, we can sell canola. Sunflower, average price. I guess we could sell that if we wanted to. Soy, really good price on soy. I got some good questions there, so I'll have to answer those. I like the questions. Corn was not a good price. Potatoes, not a good price. Beets, we don't have beets, but a terrible price. Cotton, good price. If we had our cotton, we would do that. Wool, we have a bunch of wool, not a good price, below average. It seems the markets are kind of down right now. Milk is good, but we have very little bit of milk. We sold it recently. And silage is actually a really good price. If we get that pit fermented, we can get that pit going. Questions. What kind of music do I like? So on my Sirius XM, I will always start the day with a Christian music channel. But then I'll usually end up going to a 90s channel to listen to some 90s music, 90s rock, 90s. I'll listen to a little bit of country in the day. That's usually what I'll listen to. Um, but honestly, I kind of like everything. I also every now and then go to classical music, and then um, talk radio, but that's not music. No, no dogs, no cats. Too many allergies here. Too many allergies for that. Austin's got a dog though. I think his dog name, Austin's dog's name is Flip. You can leave that out. No point of reseeding oilseed radish. If it lines up, you can skip that, and if it doesn't line up, you can seed over it. It's not that much of a difference. But there's no point of seeding over the oilseed, but I'm guessing you won't line up, so. Ah, upgrade complete. Hygiene upgrade complete. What is going on here? Oh, I'm full. Okay. I'm like, why does this not work? Farmer Joe says she'll be BRB. I'm looking forward to getting that truck going. Hi, cows. Or cow. I can't see the rest in the dark. That's a tractor I'm looking for. I said canola would be worth selling, right? Do I have the TLX? No, but I want to. It's on my list of things to buy. That's terrible, but I'm not sure which one are there. I should cheat money in. No, that's no fun if you cheat money in. It makes the game, it breaks the game, it makes it not fun. What am I changing here? Okay, the step bar and the bull bar. Attachers. A plow mount up front. for if you're using Seasons mod. Engine. Light bar, nice. Strobe bar. Bull. Lots of lights on the bull. I like that, 1 and 3. All in one. I like the 1 and 3 one. Hey mouse, don't double click everything. Ah, I need to get a new mouse. This one is... I like the one with a fender on it. Something like that. No point of cab lights if you got a light bar on top. There we go. Get that right there. Put a bed on. I like the idea. But that's 40 grand right there. So yeah, it's on the list. Hang on, what's the difference between the two? This one seems like it's got more power. And then where do you get the accessories? Where would that be? The different beds. Ah, right there, miscellaneous. So you get just a regular bed, a flat deck with a fifth wheel hitch on there, dump truck, or a trailer for it to go with the dumper on the front. Tanks, logging with trailer, yeah. So yeah, that's definitely, I'm definitely looking forward to getting that unit. Did I see the John Deere mower? No, I don't think I did. Don't think so, no. What? Combine is full, that's why. Oh, I left it running. Okay. The Batwing John Deere mower. Don't think I saw that. Maybe I did see that. It looks familiar. But that'd be a good little mower to have. That'd be good. That's more like a brush cutter. It'll cut sagebrush and weeds, and it'll just crush everything. Oh, you're seeding through there. It's like there's enough room to seed one row through there. Yeah, if you seed over the straw will definitely disappear, yes. It'll work the straw back into the ground if you seed over it, because it's a direct seeder. That seeder will seed over everything. Yep, definitely learning that lesson the hard way. Got to pay attention when you're seeding. Seed the neighbor's farm. As soon as we're done with this field, we'll get the farmer to go sleep for 8 hours. And then it'll be between 5 and 6 a.m., which will still be pitch dark, but can he ever sleep in? Can he sleep for 9 or 10 hours? I didn't sleep in today for sure. I think I got less than 7 hours of sleep today. Real world. Make the lazy farmer sleep 13 hours? Yeah, it's harvest season right now. Real farmers sleep 2 or 3 hours and then jump out and go check the corn dryer to make sure the corn dryer is still going, and then go sleep another 2 or 3 hours and get up and go check the corn dryer again, and then go sleep another 3 hours and huh? We got 6 hours in real world. Yeah, I guess that's too short. As I yawn. Oh, I hear a big John Deere again. You only got 2 passes left. Me. Combine just got 2 passes left, and then this field is done with harvesting. I think that's our next purchases. We're gonna get the trailer for the semi. Probably buy that pickup, the TLX, and we're also gonna go to square bale technology. And then probably buy some more fields so we can justify buying bigger equipment, because another load of cows? No, you don't get more cows. They're breeding. You can get some chickens or some horses if you want. Get a case? Do we not have a case on this farm? I think you're right. We don't have a case on this farm. We had the old International Combine, but we do not have a case on this farm right now. Well, we wouldn't get a case. We'd get a Case IH, but I agree, Iron Thunder. Cows can make themselves. She's disappointed in you. You're on the wrong side. Cows do breed very slowly. Yeah, I've got a couple of John Deere, so I like mixing it up. I like having different brands on the farm. I don't like being dedicated to one. Like, I could make like the whole farm John Deere or the whole farm Case IH, or but I like preferring mixing it up. So right now we got Massey Ferguson, John Deere, New Holland. Can't think of what else. This is our newest tractor we have, the R6 series. So what tractor will we get next? Let's take a quick look. I don't know what tractor we would get next. We'll definitely get into large tractors, so maybe. Could possibly get something like this. Not sold on that. We don't have a Dwight's far on the farm either. We got a Steyr. Don't have any Valtras either, so I don't know. I want to get this autonomous tractor here too. That might be in the forecast in the future. Got wheel weights, double solid, something like that would be cool. I'm looking for, what does our tractor have right now? That's 400 horses, right? No, I don't want to sell that. No. It's 6. Maybe it's got 3. That's got more than 300 horsepower. Oh, so it is 300 horses. Never mind. So we got 300 horses right now. Big Roy. Yeah, I want to get Big Roy. So 300 horses. Getting something like this. 313 horses with bigger tires. Then, yeah, okay, this might be our next buy. It's not really upgrading our tractors much, but that might be a purchase right there. Big Roy. How many horses is Big Roy? 600 horses. I don't know. We're definitely going to buy that tractor. We'll see how well it handles the fields and stuff. It might be a short time purchase, but I want to run it for a little while anyway. And then of course eventually we'll end up with a big bud as we work our way from the bottom to the top. And I was thinking of getting some of these John Deeres, but let's get some other colors on the farm first. So the Case IH might be the next purchase. Might be. But we got to buy other stuff first. Download the Courseplay mod. Yeah, the Courseplay mod would be super handy. We are storing the oats. While you're storing it, could you check if we have canola in storage? If we have canola, could you go sell that canola? That'll cost me. Darn. I didn't say no to the cost me. So how much are our trailers? So 80 grand. Okay, so I think we want to get the Super B. Maybe we get the triaxle Load King. But I like the Super B idea. So 80 grand. While I'm over here, our silage is 69%. Oh, you guys see the headline? Elon Musk changed the price of the Tesla because he's an immature child. I thought it was hilarious pricing. No canola? I didn't think so, but it was worth checking. His new price is definitely not a family-friendly price. See. But you think it's funny? You can go ahead and type the price in the chat if you want. The new price of the Model S. Problems? You may want to charge your controller. How about you unplug and plug back in the controller? Yes, you know your joystick no longer works. Buttons still work. The other joystick does. One joystick no longer works, and your throttle and brake don't work anymore. Sometimes plugging in, plugging out doesn't work, but it could be battery as well. I don't want to drive through that. Well, and same with the names of his car models. His first car was Model S, and then we leave a space there because eventually Model 3. Model 3 was supposed to be called Model E, but it got sued by Ford, so Ford wouldn't allow him to have Model E, so it's Model 3. And then there's Model X, and then there's Model Y. And if you spell those out, once again, Elon Musk is an immature child. Yes. That's incorrect, Nathaniel. It has lowered in price since then. Or no, that's... Hang on. Well, maybe it has lowered since that price. Okay, so the price may have changed again, but the price was... yeah, but the base model price... How are they not American? I haven't looked into that actually, but how are they not American? Because they're definitely built, assembled, and punched, everything made in California. So, but there may be like I don't know where the computer components come from. I don't know where the glass comes from. Um, I don't know where the aluminum comes from to make the. Because the batteries are made in America. I know they buy a heck of a lot of nickel from Canada. Um, so I haven't really researched it, so that'd be cool to know where the products where it all comes from. Yeah, that might be a political Texas thing. It's definitely not a rest of the American thing. I like Tesla for performance. Uh, in my opinion, Teslas are not going to save the world for environmental because I believe there's way too much plastic in it, not designed to last a long time, and the batteries, to produce the batteries, the impact that has on the environment is not super friendly to the environment. But I love the performance of a Tesla. That's what I like about Tesla is like some crazy performance there. But if you're driving a Tesla to save the world, you're misguided. Yeah, that means real men will disappear soon. Well, what is a real man? If you're thinking old school real men, yeah, that man no longer will exist. In fact, it only exists in some places. If a real man is a sexist, chauvinist pig, yeah, then maybe it's not a bad thing if real men die out. Hmm?
When does a woman get to say their opinion here?
You can say your opinion. You can chat in there anytime you want. But, like I always say, we can be totally disagree because me and Iron Thunder disagree on things drastically. Doesn't mean we can't be friends. I think we should be allowed to believe in different things and still be able to be friends with people. Let's park this. If we can do this without running Farmer Joe off the field. Yeah, Iron Thunder, I agree. To make a car green, you have to make it last many, many, many years. The most environmentally damaging part of any vehicle is the fact that we throw them out after a couple years of driving them. Old cars were designed to last longer. You want a car that's going to save the environment? Make it last forever. I need to buy a sunflower head or two. I keep saying that and I never do. No, one of my buttons wasn't working.
In the road trip.
What's that?
I can back up any truck that I just came out of the line.
Weird. Well, I don't get the Logan Paul reference because I don't follow enough social media, but I've heard references to that before. But in general, respect goes a long way. Because in some places, your description of what a man is would actually be very offensive. If I go open a door for someone and they're like, "What? You don't think I'm capable of doing it as a woman?" Right? So, but the opening door thing, like we have family down in Texas, like depending on where you live, you do different you do different things. Depending on where you live, different things are respectful, and so if you live in Texas versus if you live in Silicon Valley, different things are you have to act differently. Where is the tractor? Oh, never mind. Farmer Joe's got it. Let's clean this up while. So that's why it's important to not go into a place you don't know. Oh, oh, oh! She's just running over the canola. If you go into different places of the world, do a little bit of research and then try to honor their traditions. Like if I go down to Texas, I should honor Texan tradition. I should be respectful to fellow Texans. If I go to Quebec City in Quebec, I better completely change the way I talk and treat people compared to how I will treat someone in Vancouver. I identify myself as an attack helicopter. That's almost funny. What's that? That vineyard's in the way, I know. We used to have smaller tractors and we thought that would be all the room we ever will need. And now we got bigger tractors, it's like everything gets in the room. Don't shake hands between door frames. I have never heard that. So I think if you asked me, Lane and Iron Thunder, what a real man is, you would get three very different answers. Yeah, age, Jessica is saying age too. If you ask someone that's 40 years old versus someone that is 14 years old, your answer will be very different as well. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Do not lag me out around the bales. I'm sorry for disrespecting you like that. So one more pass with this. We'll park everything, clean it up, and then farmer gets to sleep. And I am hungry. I'm always hungry. It's past noon. I know. I wasn't expecting to be home today either by now. I'm going to be home for dinner too. Unless I get a phone call saying that they found the keys to my truck.
So you can't open a door?
So here, when a person opens the door, you reach out your hand out and shake their hand as a welcoming, and that's definitely not a thing that would happen here all the time. Shaking someone's hand in a door frame, that would happen all the time. So in Lithuania, if you want to shake someone's hand, you're visiting them. If they don't invite you in, you invite them out and shake their hand outside. That is interesting. Do you know the reason why the traditional reason why you don't do that? That yeah, does that yeah, is it saying that we're on equal footing? You're not on one side, I'm on the other side. We're on equal footing, we're on equal ground. That is really cool. I like that. I want to hear more traditions like this because I never thought of that. But you know what? It's hard to think of traditions like that because you do it every day and don't even think about it. And things I do over here, I do every day that might be super offensive. I pull my pipe out on this combine all the time. And Iron Thunder might not want to use those terms, me pulling my pipe out on that combine. Because it means very different things. And I don't even think about it. And I never thought about it, never even consider it that, hey, until Iron Thunder brings it up and go, oh, that might not be family friendly in a different part of the world. Yeah, Austin, I think you got it. Yeah. Yeah, if you go in the immature country there, you'll understand what that I meant over there. Something that I would have never thought of. You just use different languages and words differently in different parts of the world. Yeah, exactly. Translations, if you do a direct translation, it's like, what? And that goes for lots of things. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Dragonfly. What is a direct translation of dragonfly from Low German or Plotich? If I translated from Plotich to English, direct translation dragonfly, you would literally say mosquito eater. Different languages, translations, if you do direct translations, things mean very different things and sound very weird very quick. I had to think of a safe term to use to translate. Okay, that's parked. I think we got all the... I'm going to leave this truck here till we have a trailer. I think all our tractors are in storage. That's kind of parked on the edge, but that's fine. That's in storage. Got the big John Deere here. I don't know where I want him either. Let's bring him to the silage because that's where it gets used the most. I'm thinking after sleep the grass will be ready to be cut maybe. Park it right in here. Okay. Farmer Joe's still doing something. Engine shut off. If you whistle in your house, it's gonna burn down. Okay, that's more cool stuff. I need no more stuff like this. This is, and I would love to know the history behind it, but what? I said sleep, right?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay. I'm like, what's going on? Jess had to okay it. Yeah, it's starting to get bright out. 5:44. I am stuck in the door. Don't shake my hands. I'm stuck in the door. Okay, let's take a look at the map. That's not the right button. Okay, we've got no weeds. Well-seed radish is probably ready to be seeded. Is that sunflower? Okay, yeah, sunflower. Nothing quite ready to harvest yet. I thought the grass would be ready, and the canola is partly ready. So let's. Oh, the oilseed radish is not ready either. We should have slept more hours. Huh. Okay. We will speed up time a bit. Which tractor do I want to grab? Wow. The sheep were busy though. Let's clean up after the sheep a bit. They were messy overnight. Holy smokes. Yeah, told me to sleep for 13 hours. Probably would have been the correct thing to do. 8 hours is not enough. Let's look at prices while we're here. Let's look at prices, because things change while we're sleeping. Okay. Wheat, barley, oat, nope. Canola is getting worse in price. Yeah, of course. Once we're ready to harvest canola, it's going to get worse in price. So I guess we'll store it once we harvest it. Sunflower is going down. So we're not going to sell that. Soy. We only have a tiny bit of soil, but I would sell that. But it's not worth it for that. Corn is going up in price. In fact, we would sell corn at that price. So I don't think we have any corn in storage, but if we do, we'll have to check it out. Potatoes is going up in price. Getting to the point where we would sell it. So corn and potatoes are good. Don't worry about those. Wool is going down in price, so we'll just keep storing that. Milk is going down. And silage is going down. Of course, the pit's probably ready for selling. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Stay up there. Or don't. Woo! Smash into the pallet, huh? Yeah, the pallet jack is, I like the mod. It doesn't steer quite right, it doesn't handle quite right, and the dude doesn't walk. But still a handy little mod. Cows weren't too messy overnight. Of course. Come on. There we go. Have to be really close to the ground, but not touching the ground. Let's look at our silage pit while we're here. Hey, look. We're ready. Farmer Joe's right. What did you tell me? When I have what? Ah, yeah. I think we're gonna go eat some food, and I'll see you guys next weekend. It's not the tractor I wanted to start. I never filled this up with seed. No, you don't eat. How dare you go eat? Getting hangry, getting hangry. Does Iron Thunder understand the term hangry? Or is that a Michigander thing to say? I don't think I heard the term hangry until you brought it up or your mom brought it up. It's definitely a your family thing, for sure. Yes, I filled up the seeder and then went and promptly unloaded it. So I realized I don't want fertilizer in it. Wait, what are we seeding? Let's go there. Look at that first. What do we have planted? I know. I said I was going. I'm hungry. We got soybean. We've got corn. Let's plant potatoes. Let's do a huge field of potatoes. Hangry is you're getting angry because you're that hungry. Your body metabolism or whatever your levels aren't correct, and all of a sudden you're starting to get moody and angry because you haven't eaten. So hangry is you better get me some food because I'm about to turn into beast mode. So it's just a hungry, angry and hungry, two words combined. What's that? Sure, we can let the vineyard. Let's let the vineyard expire. Let all the manure get used up, and then we'll sell it and move it. Or just we're gonna trim the back front of it and move it to the back. Yes, we will. We will replant the vineyard. Yeah, we could move it to a completely different location if we wanted to. Just going to kind of set everything up here before I quit. Make a whole field full of vineyards. We couldn't add more because we're actually not producing enough manure for the greenhouses that we have right now. I bought too many greenhouses and stuff. So we need more manure production, and then Jess is going to say buy more cows. Problem? Maybe it's full? May I? Oh yeah, do the Okanagan thing and line up a bunch of vineyards along the. There it is.
No, it was not there. It was,
You can hear that John Deere running in the. Oh no, that's not. Oh, that's the. I'm like, I hear engine running here, but it's the Holland over there.
4 hours. We get one.
In 4 hours, we get 4 more pigs.
Yeah. 24 hours.
So, as soon as we have this field, what's going on here? There we go. As soon as we have this field cultivated, we will grab this potato planter and empty it of all potatoes, and then go and sell it. We're going to sell that potato planter and grab the one that's at the shop, and we can remove one more mod off of our list. There, we'll grab this potato planter, so we've already purchased it. We'll fill that up with potatoes and plant with this one instead. And it's about twice the width of the last of the other one, so we'll plant potatoes a lot faster. I do wish this Peterbilt here had a trailer hitch on the back. I wish there was an option with a trailer hitch on the back so we could haul stuff like the potato planter with it. I like the lights on the back. Anyway. I call it a Peterbilt, but part of it looks like a Kenworth. I almost think it's a mix of different trucks, real life trucks put together. So, thank you guys for watching. Iron Thunder, hopefully your update went well. It's a Peterworth. It's a Peterworth. And part of the sleeper almost looks like an International on the top there. It's International Inter. It's a Inter Peterworth. But the hood emblem, the hood, the little bird on the front here, that's definitely Peterbilt. The whole. Huh? Bullhorns? No, it's supposed to be a bird. That's a bird. If you look in the Peterbilt history, it's a bird. I can't forget what bird. I forget what bird it is, but Peterbilt. Did I say Peterworth? Peterbilt. Great. I'm gonna mispronounce that now. But Peterbilt's. Yeah, they got a bird on the front. But anyway, thanks Iron Thunder. Hopefully your update's installed well. Your hygiene update and your education. Your memory expansion, your education expansion is working out. And we'll see you next weekend. Austin, have a good weekend. Iron Thunder, have a good weekend. Lane, Jim, whoever else joined, have a great weekend. I'm out. Thanks again, guys, for watching. It was fun. It was fun.